What's up, YouTube? Mad Dog here, back with yet another PSO2 video. With everything that we've known so far about Etoile and Phantom both being in the same update, which is good, you probably have that burning question, what the heck do I play first? So hopefully this video will give you some insight of which you should play first. Now I'll give you the pros and cons of both classes just to help you make an informed decision, but seen from what I've seen in the comments of like almost all my videos, Phantom is the one everyone's really leaning towards. So I'll give you the pros and cons of both classes. So if you're still on the fence about it, give you more informed decision. So as you can see going on in the background now, I'm just fighting Omega because I figured, hey, you know, if you've been wanting to see how you can do the fight as a Phantom, this is how you do it. So the pros of Phantom is, of course, their weapon loadout. Now, it's a very preferred weapon loadout for me, and I really like it. Using a rifle, katana, and a rod just feels right for me. And I think, especially for the rod, it's just a playstyle that I really like. So that's why it's my second favorite class, just being edged out by Luster, because Luster is like my new favorite. The cons, though, I mean, it has some cons. A lot of people probably won't really like the katana combat that much because of the shift PAs and such like that. And of course, if you don't know what I mean about shift PAs, check out the Phantom review I did. I will leave the card up for the Phantom portion on the top, and then I'll leave the pros and cons and then the videos for the next section that's coming up. So anyway, Phantom is a very interesting class for me, just very fun. Just the ability just to disappear and just vanish into an orb, just to protect yourself if you need to throw up a heal or anything like that. It just feels really right about Phantom, and that's why I really love the class. Its weapon usage, again, my favorite. The Phantom marker is great for just if you're fighting a single enemy and it needs to really just die really fast, you can do that really good damage to it and just debuff the enemies with gelling and everything. It's great. I just love the class. Like, it doesn't have many cons for me. I'm sure there are some, but I just, I'm not trying to be nitpicky and saying, oh, this is the best class ever. It's just definitely one of my favorites, and that's why I thoroughly enjoy Phantom. I think it's a class that everyone loves. It does take skills. All the successor classes take some sort of skill, but of course, if you just want a nice, good class to get into and just really enjoy it, have a blast, I think you'll enjoy Phantom. As for me, when Lesser comes out, I may transfer over to it, but at the meantime, I think I'm just gonna stay Phantom. I just love it that much. But anyway, I hope you guys feel the same way I do about the class, and you will definitely enjoy it. So I give Phantom just a really strong thumbs up. Just a really great class, and if you already have weapons prepared for it, then you're good to go. So let's jump over to Etoile. Wow, look at me talk about Phantom so much. I just want to keep talking about it. So let's jump over to Etoile, and we'll give the pros and cons of that class and see if you'll pick it up. So for Etoile, it's a little different. Again, it's a very interesting class, but I feel that the mechanics of the class may be a little bit too much for certain people, and it might be off-putting. It's a great class, don't get me wrong. I do love Etoile, but some of his combat mechanics, the way all three of his weapons are played out and everything like that, people may not tend to favor it, but I will tell you it's a very tanky class, and you won't take, nearly as much damage as you would a ranger or a gunner or stuff like that. It's probably more on par with Hunter. That's why a lot of people who play Etoile will sub it with Hunter, because it's just a great defensive class. And that's another great thing about Etoile. It's very tanky. Like, you can take some serious hits, and with the skills evolved, yeah, especially with the twin sables, or soaring blades, the stupidest name ever. Anyway, you could be defensive as you're attacking, so you can block attacks while you're attacking, no matter what. Middle of a combo, block. Enemy's about to hit you, you're stunned, block. It's just a really great class for being very defensive. Now, I will say some cons about the class is maybe some of his utility might be somewhat hard for some people, and some of his skills, which again will just pretty much forbid you from being healed by other people. Now I've seen people saying if someone throws a star atomizer in the air, it'll heal you. No, it won't. Only thing that will really heal you is yourself. As you can see, that ring will heal you. Other Etoiles with their abilities, they can heal you with that ability. But as for Resta and star atomizers or any skills like that from other players that are not Etoile will not work for you. They'll just heal you for 1 HP. And that's really one negative thing, but again, the skill makes you really tanky. Just pretty much reduces all damage you take. But if you can get past that, which a lot of people will get past that, Etoile's a really fun class. Very great in dealing damage. And it's not my favorite class, but I think if you do play it and stick with it and get a lot of great weapons and everything like that, you can excel in Etoile really well. But anyway guys, hope this video helped you figure out what the heck kind of class you want to play with since we're getting both. If you have any questions about the classes, leave them down below. And of course, I put cards up at the top, and I put one towards the end if you want just an extra video to take a look at. I highly recommend you look at the review videos and other videos to help you get an idea of how these classes play and their weapons and their abilities and yada yada yada. Until next time guys, peace.